to gain to me means having opportunities for ladies all over the world. We live in an environment whereby people tend to hold information, especially ladies. We are usually very competitive of each other. We like to keep our opinions to ourselves. So this theme of International Women's Day this year tells us that we can help each other as ladies. We can rub off information. We can share information with one another.
Okay. I feel to some extent women are even like trying to share ideas now. Maybe like compared to the past where this. But basically, I think for me, give to gain is just like women don't just need to give to themselves. Like we put a lot of effort on ourselves. We want to be the best. We are studying. We want to get the certification in our jobs. We want to get to the highest step. But I feel you should also receive, like, let people give to us. Let the community give to us. Let family members, let them see the need of investing in women. Just like, okay, because at the end of the day, it's a win-win. We are still in this society. You still benefit one way from us, from family-wise, on the job, your career, whatever you do. So I also see it's like people investing in women through your social media platforms, speaking up when it comes to women ideas, just like talk and also try and...
I'm saying gift to gain means support and collaboration. I think of everybody here, I have I would say the least experience, work experience. So I have gained a lot of knowledge. I'm on the receiving end. People have poured into me. People have given me opportunity to grow. Just my short experience joining the BVT, people have given me opportunity to go. I've handled tasks that maybe I was not supposed to, or people will just limit me and say, well, she's just starting, she's not supposed to do that. But I've been given opportunity, they are poured into me, and I feel it's something I would also do to people coming up for me. I will give them opportunity to grow as well.
Gift to gain is what you put in first, the effort you put in, the value you put in, the best work you put in, and how the result ends up coming up. I can give an example of the travel industry. The way we relate to our clients, when we put in that effort, we go the extra miles. The result that comes out of it, the gain, we gain that confidence, and it gives that opportunity for us to have more leverage when they need to make decisions on what they need to pick. So that's...
I think the mindset shift is moving from scarcity to abundance. Sometimes people feel like when they give information, when they give recognition to somebody, it takes away something from them. It limits them. I know there was a time on Twitter that I was trending that, okay, a person employed, maybe they had a job opportunity in their company and they shared it with their friend. Their friend was employed. All of a sudden, the friend started earning more than them. I think it limits people. People don't want to share. Maybe their company is hiring. They don't want to share with other people because they feel like if they share, it's taking away something from them. Meanwhile, it's not supposed to be so.
For that part, for the example you made about company, what if the person you're even trying to share is earning more than in your company? Like, why don't you think that if you're sharing what you know, your knowledge, you're also learning from it? Because if I'm telling you that, I don't want to tell you because I'm receiving like 300,000 in my company, forgetting that the person might be telling might have opportunities for you where you go and earn like 1 million. So I think people should just have this mindset that even if you are sharing knowledge, you are not losing. Instead, you are winning because it just like increase opportunities, your knowledge, sharing opportunities to each other. Because what you might think is very important to you and holding close might be something that somebody already has and has passed that stage. So basically, just like share what you know and encourage people.
I think that kind of resonates with me too, because like the saying goes, the sky is big enough for everyone. So we shouldn't see ourselves as a competition. And if somebody is trying to teach you something or you're trying to share your knowledge, you shouldn't see it as maybe the person knows more than you, but the person is trying to use this over sabi pain or whatever. So we should see it as we gain from it. I'm mentoring you. You're gaining from it also. It's not like I'm keeping that knowledge to myself. So we've seen this happen in a lot of industries, especially when people hoard information and say, oh, she thinks that she knows it so much, all of those things.
One thing I have learned over time is the more you teach somebody, the more you give out knowledge, it helps you to learn more. Even when we're in school, you have classes with your colleagues or your classmates, and then there's something the lecturer had taught in class that you know very well. The more I tell my colleagues or my classmates about this thing, the more that thing stays in my head. So if I just keep it to myself, I might get to the exam hall and realize that I don't even remember that thing anymore. But the more you talk about it, so what this basically means is that we should not hoard information. Instead, you're willing to give. The more we give, the more we gain, the more it stays with us, and the more we're able to affect or influence people positively.
I like what you mentioned about examination. I know that that's why we do group study. When you might never remember what you're supposed to say, but if you go over it because you had a conversation with somebody about it, and you will definitely remember, you know what to write, you know how to put it together.
Women need to believe in themselves more than they already do. In most cases, women are stigmatized because we grew up with that mindset that we are the women, in quotes, we're supposed to be behind the scenes, and which is not necessarily true, especially in the workplace. Imagine an opportunity coming up and the managers or the management of the organization is saying people that are interested should come forward. And I begin to pull myself backward because I feel like I'm a woman, or I feel there's another man somewhere that can do better. No, women need to be able to believe in themselves, to know that they can do these things, and then they need to be able to jump at opportunities when they see it.
Me as an example, in my career, I know how much passion I have for the travel industry, and that was why I started to develop into it and everything. So I think women need to also grow in that aspect. They need to also understand that they are not just limited to the kitchen, they're not just limited to household chores and all of that. They can expand their knowledge. They can also grow. That's why we have women in tech these days. It's not just you saying, oh, this is the only thing I can do. So people have this notion that women are only good in maybe secretarial areas. You can do other things. Expand your knowledge, broaden your knowledge. There are other things out there that we can do. So I think we just need to find that niche and then discover ourselves that there's more to what we can do.
I see no reason why we cannot even challenge the stereotypes, because first of all, why do you want to limit meat to the kitchen? What we can do, speak up. When you see form of bias in that space, don't just keep quiet, speak up. If you are talking, someone is listening, there's someone there that is willing to hear you, and someone that is willing to pass that knowledge you are saying to another person. So if he or she finds himself in another space where they are talking, can be like, oh, I heard somebody. So I think most of the time we should challenge this stereotype, challenge this bias. Women should pursue their passion. It might not be in the professional world. Even if you like cooking,
Business.
even if it's the kitchen that is your passion, turn it into something. Turn it into creating wealth. Do a cooking show, open a bakery, just do something that's
Basically, invest in yourself.
So even if it's the cooking, you want to say, oh, you're cooking, turn it into your passion, do it and make money and let people talk. They are free to talk, it's fine. It's your space, own it. If it's the kitchen you like to be in, you start selling kitchen utensils.
Rather than just sitting in the kitchen or cooking.
Start cooking, start using it to create wealth for yourself. And if they want to talk, let them talk.
Yeah, what you just said, and I just remember Diary of a Nigeria Girl. So it's kitchen lover. You know how much she loves cooking and learning. I'm just imagine how she's doing that.
Yeah, I agree with Iberi when she says women should take up leadership roles. I had a manager one time that she would always say, oh, Adeyika, what do you want? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I said, oh, I'm coming for your job. I like that. She could always say, oh, why? I said, I like that. It was not, because she was the manager of the restaurant. It was not something you will see women do. So if she says, oh, I say, I'm coming for your job, I want to be where you are, I want to do more than that. So women should take up leadership roles. I like when when we see campaigns that women want to do, they want to run for governors. It does not limit you to take. You can use the example for Akilele. She tried it, and I think it's encouraged more women. Even though she didn't win, she went back to what she was doing before. But it's encouraging to women that yes, I can do this. I can also carry. I can be there. Exactly, I can be daring. I can say, I don't want to use the effort, but I can say, and just do it. And I think the Nike slogan of it, the logo or something that says, do it, just do it. So women need to be daring, need to take up leadership roles and do things that is not the norm for women. You need to take it up and do it.
You have to see yourself as an individual. I mean, because he is a man, doesn't mean that he can do better than you. I have the knowledge, he has the knowledge. Then let the best man win. Exactly. In this case, I'm going to build on the knowledge I have. I'm going to invest in myself. And then we go for that role and then we see who comes up. I'm not saying that it has to be a competition about gender, no. But what I'm saying is, I need to believe in myself that not just because he's a man, he can do better. No, I might even have a better knowledge than that person.
I think this also comes to companies in quotes. Some companies are naturally biased. So sometimes don't feel you're not doing your best. it is result oriented. BVT is result oriented. Your results will show and to take it to the next step. This also brings us to the organization you are working in. Now, a woman can want to do more for herself, but if you are not giving her the opportunity with your work structure, such as your policies in your organization, she cannot even attain such levels. For instance, we don't have companies that will say go for paternity leave. They started introducing that, but we have maternity leave. So some companies might not want to. Maybe you're not working in a very big establishment. They don't see the need for you to go for maternity leave. Like, does it even make sense? So all this work from home policy, work remotely. We have organizations that even have daycare now. Yeah, they are canceling. So I think it just boils down to every organization trying to make their work structure, their work-life balance, like keep up to their game, and it also assists women in going also.
So women, invest in yourself, invest in other women to collaborate, and you know what? Give to gain.